Without freezing, yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. And family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Oh, let me go ahead and get done because I'm ready for this Christmas. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Imani and we are kicking it in with another Vlogmas, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and let me know if you guys are here and you guys are amped up just as much as I am for this Christmas Vlogmas. So today's video is basically going to be a video that I feel like we all have shared. As a kid, I definitely feel like I'm not crazy. I promise you I'm not crazy. And don't judge me now, but when I was a kid, I swore up and down I saw Santa Claus. You can't tell me that I did not. And before you guys say anything like,
oh girl, could have been somebody dressed up, or it could have been like your mom.
Oh my gosh, I broke another nail. I didn't even know when. I'm about to take these nails off. But you couldn't tell me that I didn't see Santa Claus. So basically this is just the story time of, I guess, what I perceive to be as Santa. So, and this is like my favorite holiday story, so I definitely feel like you can share this with your kids if you want to, or you know, share it with me, like, you know, what was something as a kid that you truly believe that you saw or did or, you know, felt before, or whatever the case may be. Like, safe place here, so talk to me. Okay, so this Christmas, just for me, I actually have a really good memory. I feel like majority of the time I can literally spitball some stuff back to you, but in this case this one was really like prevalent to me. So like, let's just picture this house. So we're in this house and the front door, as soon as you like come to the front door, you can see the stairs on like the right side. There's a closet in front of the stairs. You go upstairs. As soon as you go up the stairs, there's a closet, but to the right of the closet is my room. Okay, I'm only gonna give y'all that much because I just need y'all to understand like the perception right now. So coming back to the front door, like right at like the front of the door though, was like a walkway. So you have the walkway, the stairs, and like right here is a closet, but you have the walkway, and then to the left you have the whole living room area. So we set up the Christmas tree there, and you know, I helped my mom put up the trees, and you know, we had a pig out that night. And for y'all that don't know what a pig out is, it's where basically you just eat all the unhealthy foods that you can. It's so good. You probably be sick the next day, but it does not matter because the whole point is just to enjoy family time, enjoy your favorite junk foods, enjoy your favorite movies, all of that. So we did that. I probably ate some hot fries, Funyuns. I know I done ate some Now and Laters. Is it Now Laters or Now and Laters? Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Jolly Ranchers. And I'm talking not just the Jolly Ranchers that's like now. I'm talking about Jolly Ranchers that had the peach flavor and the lemon flavor in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all too young for that. But I'm talking about that, you know, back when Go-Gurts were good, you know, when they had like the Trix yogurt and stuff. I'm talking about all of that good stuff. So we were drinking that Dr. Pepper's juices, whatever have you. And we're watching movies like Christmas with the Cranks because it's my mom's favorite movie. We're watching Home Alone because who's not watching Home Alone around Christmas time? We're watching things like the Miser Brothers. If you don't know what that is, go home. Frosty the Snowman, Charlie Brown Christmas, stuff like that. We're watching that and just vibing out on the floor, you know, because they had a blanket out on the floor and we're just chilling. So as it's getting darker and darker, my mom was like, okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think my brother was there, my older brother, because mind you, at this time it's just my older sister who's 30 now, my older brother who is, I think he's 4 years older than me, so he's 27 now. So at the time I was probably like in the second grade. No, I was in the first grade, so I was probably about, let me see if I say 6 or 7. I'm gonna say about 6 or 7. So that means he was about 11 or 12 at the time. 10, 11, 12, whatever that range was. And my older sister was about about 18, 19 or whatever. So we're all down there. My mom was like, okay, it's time for everybody to go upstairs, because if you have your kids watching this part is okay for them to hear. Santa's finna bring the gifts, knowing daggone well now your mom will just pay for all this shit, and it's like, you're not gonna get no looks at this. You gonna back up, go upstairs, and put the gifts up, okay? Because Santa Claus ain't buying nothing over here. He's sending nothing either. Anyway, so we done went upstairs, and I'm chilling, and this is exactly how I remember it, and you can't tell me that there was no other way possible around this. So after we did our pig out, laughing, joking, we're playing games. I think at the time we might have had Candyland, so I know we were playing that. Just dancing to music, whatever, listening to Christmas music. So we go upstairs. My older sister, she goes to sleep. She has autism, so she on medication, so she went to sleep. My older brother, if I'm not mistaken, I think he fell asleep too because he was playing outside or something. I don't know. He was just tired. So he went to sleep. So I was the only one up. So how I recall this story going is I go upstairs in my room. And remember what I said, the stairs. So when you go up the stairs, there's this long banister. So you can see like basically all of downstairs off this banister. And there's like also like an overhang, I guess, on the side of the banister. So you can just like look down into like the pathway that leads from the front door. So I'm in my room, and in my mind it's probably like 10 or 11. This is back when, you know, freaking Futurama was on Adult Swim still. They were playing like Drawn Together on Adult Swim, all that good stuff. So I'm sitting there watching that, knowing daggone well I had no business watching it, but I was watching it. My mom had came upstairs. Her room was right across the way from mine. It's like, when I say like a direct shot, if I had a nightmare, I was running to her room. So she goes in her room, and she closes the door, and she goes to sleep. So I know my mom is asleep because she's snoring. So I was like, okay, cool. Mom's asleep. I'm chilling up, whatever. So as I am chilling, like the only lights downstairs were the Christmas lights. I will give you guys this important information. So my mom and the neighbor were really good friends. If I'm not mistaken, they were in the same, I guess you can call it a unit or whatever, because she was in the army. So yeah, so everybody know everybody basically. So I'm in my, I promise you this part's gonna make sense when I explain what I saw. So I'm in my room watching TV or whatever, but I hear like something drop downstairs. So first instinct, I'm like, oh, it's probably the ice box. It's nothing, because I know my sister's asleep. I know she's not up. She don't sleepwalk or anything like that. I know it's not my brother. He's knocked out. I looked at him because I went to go look at the room and see he was asleep. My mom, door is still closed. I hear the fan on. Normally when her fan's on, she's not out that room. She's asleep. She's knocked out, and I hear her snoring. So I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. And then I hear something else again, but this time it sounded like paper was ruffling. So I was like, ain't no way. So like I got up out of my bed, I tiptoed, because you know I'm like a super like stealth person. I can creep up on you or whatever. So I'm creeping to the stairs. The stairs, first of all, was probably like 3 or 4 steps from my room. It wasn't far at all. And we had wooden stairs though, so they creaked. But you know, I was one of those kids that was like, okay, if I want to snack when my mom is asleep, I gotta know which stairs creak. So you know, I was skipping over those ones. So I'm like tiptoeing down the stairs. Mind you, I'm a little thing. When I'm talking about little thing, I'm like freaking little girl from like, was it Cindy Lou or something like that, from like Who of Whoville, whatever, Dr. Seuss. I'm like tiptoeing down the stairs. So I get way, I'll say just above midway. And I kind of lean over, and I see, and I kid you not, I don't care, y'all can call me crazy, I don't care, you could say I was probably dreaming. I was not. I didn't sleepwalk. I wasn't asleep. I was wide awake, and I can tell you how I was wide awake. So I go, like I said, to about midway, and then I look like over the bed. So I'm like, and I see this black boot, I'm seeing like this red suit, I'm seeing like the fluffy red. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's King Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus is in the house dropping off the gifts right now. But I can't run downstairs because first of all, I'm a kid, just in case, you know. I don't, listen, we know about Santa. but we don't know Santa. So my whole thing was, I'm not finna run up on somebody I don't know. And next time I get kidnapped, I'm gonna go back to the North Pole. And I'm like, sweetie, I can't live here. It's too cold. So I was like, okay, let me run back upstairs. So I run up to my room and I'm breathing hard. So I go wake up my brother. I'm like, hey. He was like, what? I was like, it's Santa. He was like, whatever. He not believing it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go knock on my mom's door because I know she's tired. I don't want to bother her. So I'm just like, I freaking saw Santa. Oh my God, I saw Santa. So the morning comes, and my mom probably don't even remember this crazy crap, but the morning comes, and of course, you know, we're all excited. I got me a bike for like the 6th time because your girl felt like her bikes were her G-Wagons or whatever. So I was rolling on bikes all the time. So I'm downstairs. Oh, and then Barbies. Barbies were my thing. I'm talking about anything that was Barbie clothes. I had the limousine with the pool in the back. I had the daggone house that did the flush noise. I had the little stacked washing machine and dryer, all that stuff. I had that. I had the bars. I had the singing Barbie, the disco Barbie. When I say I had too many Barbies that I can count on, Barbies were my thing. If I went to the store, I was picking one up. So I'm looking at all this pink, these rolled Barbies, these bows. Of course, you know, clothes. I wasn't care about no clothes because I was a little tomboy, which is crazy. I was a tomboy, but I like to play with Barbies. If I was a little tomboy, I grabbed my Barbies. I was playing with my Barbies. I was like, ooh, and she got me the black Barbie doll. I got the black eyes or whatever. So I'm playing with my stuff, playing with my bikes. See my mom. And then I look, I was like, oh, the cookies are gone. So I was like, I know for a fact because the cookies are gone. So I'm like, okay, you know, do my little investigating stuff. So I look around, okay, the milk's probably like half drinking. I was like, it's okay, Santa, because I don't like milk either. It's nasty. Don't nobody want to drink no dirty cow milk. So I was like, Mom. And she was like, yes, sweetie. She was like, you love your gifts? I was like, yeah, of course, you know, I love my gifts, but I gotta tell you something. She was like, what's up? What's wrong? I was like, I saw Santa last night. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I got up out the bed because I heard something and I saw like, I didn't really see his face, but I saw him because he had like the white gloves and he was putting like the Christmas gifts underneath the tree. So she was like, oh really now? So now I'm like getting psyched up because I was like, oh really now? Like, is she like playing with me or like, is she believing me? So I was like, yeah, I saw Santa. He was putting the gifts in the tree. She was like, you were supposed to be asleep though. Maybe he's not gonna come back because you know you were asleep. I was like, well, it don't matter now because I got my gifts. But I'm like, dang, I really saw Santa. She was like, lucky girl that you got to see him. So I was just like, you know, I don't know if she was like high-key confirming it for me or what. Maybe she was just doing that because I was a kid. I don't know. Probably was. She probably just didn't want to get me out of my Christmas spirit. But I was just like, I saw him. And if I think about it, it could have been anything. It could have been that she had, because like I said, my mom and the neighbors were really good friends. So in my mind, it could have just been the neighbor. Like he probably got dressed up, and once again, they're in the military, so it wasn't uncommon for people to get dressed up or do trunk or treat parties or do, you know, Christmas giveaways. So I was like, maybe like now, maybe it was my neighbor dressed up as Santa putting the gifts under the tree. But I say this because ain't no way that it could have been my neighbor, because as soon as I went to go check back again, like I ran up real quick because I was like, oh my gosh, it's a boot. Ran back down like probably not even 6 seconds later. Like I darted up, darted back down. So it's like, I gotta see this all the way. He was gone. I didn't hear no back door open. I didn't hear no front door open because I could see the front door from my room. So I was like, it's not that. So I was like, oh my gosh. And you know, maybe it was just the Christmas spirit resonated, but no, I was not asleep. So when I'm gonna try to play that game with me, I was not asleep. Okay, I was all the way awake. I didn't have no medication on. They give me no melatonin. Okay, none of that. But yeah, so basically I told her that, and I really either feel like it couldn't have been my mom because she was knocked out snoring. And I even asked her, so was it you? And I'm thinking about, she probably wasn't gonna tell me if it was her, but in my mind it really wasn't. Like I really felt like I saw Santa Claus. So yeah, but basically that's my story. I feel like that was really something I got to witness, whether it was just, you know, something manifesting in front of me that was just a good symbol of hope and peace and joy. I don't care. It makes me happy to even think about it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope if you had your little ones watching, they enjoyed this one too. Thank you for tuning into my Vlogmas. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when your girl uploads another video, and I will see you later.